Welcome to the B-sides of BNY. We cooling right now. Chilling, a little bit of music. Look, I'm going to throw this out there. This is disclaimer. No copyright infringement. Nothing of that sort. This is not our music.
Fair
We're
use.
Just kind of listening to it on the backside. Yo, BNY Radio is in there right now. Right? BNY Radio, BNY B-side. That's what we doing right now, baby. So look. We're going to talk about a couple little things on the other side of the podcast. This might actually start being, matter of fact, hold on. This might actually be like Patreon type content. Feel me? Like, I don't know. But you know what it is?
This for the patrons.
Yeah, the patrons.
It's for the, yeah.
But either way, though, we're just cooling. We're chilling. We're having a good time.
Chilling. Listen, I ain't mean none of that shit I said.
Hey,
nah,
don't fucking walk that
I meant
shit
everything
back.
I said. I meant everything, every single word.
This is just a free. You got it right down, Nick? You
I got it. What y'all want to talk about? Give me a comment. Way more than 3-minute increments. Honey on my ring, on my
Is it still loud?
pinky. Yeah.
You can still kind of hear that. We got to turn it down too low.
Man. Hey, she wants to lean, she want the coochie. I'm just trying to listen to some music, to be
Very
honest.
true.
Fuck this B-side shit.
Very true.
I just
We-
gave these
we do
niggas
shit.
3 hours of a show.
We'll do this shit for like 15.
15. What you got 15 to talk about, Dev?
Look.
You got something for talk about 15?
Man, look.
Let's talk about that girl. We gonna turn this B-sides into we call it the we go do a lessons in love for 15.
Oh,
Lessons in love for lessons in love for 15. Where my boy Manny at? Manny, get Manny back in here.
You know, he had to make a,
All right. Get on the mic. Get on this one.
Oh,
This one.
I'm gold couch energy.
We
What
go.
you talking about?
We on the gold couch shit. Nick is hosting. This is a bad call. Y'all
Oh.
should never let me sit in this chair, dog. All right, Dad. Let's talk about your post on Facebook.
Ooh, that one.
Let's talk about your post on
That
Facebook.
one.
Yeah.
The one that stirred up just a tad bit of controversy.
A little contro for the contras. Let's talk about it.
I don't get it, bro. I don't get the controversy concerning the post that I put up, man.
Yeah, you want to play it? You want to so people know what we're talking about?
I don't
We
understand.
talking about listen. We doing a 15-minute B-side lesson in love. You on the couch? I'm hosting right now. You want the red chair?
Red, get out this shit.
Yeah.
You gonna spin your can, man.
Who spent the cameras?
We was all over here, so we was
Yeah.
just doing
He got
beef.
his own. This nigga's in love with himself.
We was
that's a
Nick
weird
was
angle.
Nick was dancing.
All right. So 15 minutes on the B side.
Yo,
We gonna do
so-
a lesson. This could be the pilot for lessons in love,
Oh,
Manny.
okay.
Man, this the pilot for lessons in love.
It's the pilot. He says the pilot.
It's the pilot. It's the pilot. So y'all better do right.
No, yo. So
Recover.
put the fucking post up on
Can I
Facebook.
pull it? Okay, yeah.
You want to put it up? You got to go to.
We go to Dad's Facebook.
You actually, what you can do is go to Ricky's,
Okay.
and then you can put the link to the video. No. Go to the
So like
Google,
number one in the
and then
I know it. Before we talk about all this, number one, you gotta have your content ready before you go.
That's facts.
facts.
And y'all trying to pull it up right now.
Pull it up. Yeah, there it is, right there. Pull it up. Boom, and then just copy. You can copy and paste the link or whatever while we're talking about this
You
shit
just know
or
what he's
whatever.
doing right now, man.
But
You
look,
gotta
that
be-
jump right there. So go to the top right. Yeah, there you go, Nick.
Just talk about it at this point. That's
But so what I didn't understand was
don't
like,
even post it. Just talk about it.
Yeah, what-
How do I share this? How do I copy it?
just copy the link. You just say video, whatever. I don't
Y'all
know.
not-
Look,
y'all acting
fuck
up
it,
right
man.
now.
Look,
Y'all acting up
go
right
to
now.
my page. How about that? I think my page is public.
That's better.
My page is public. So Devin Ray at Facebook. Type my name into the search box or whatever. You can pull up my page. No, fool. I'm taking the people that's looking at us from the B sides.
Okay.
What I'm saying is, go to my page. You can look it up. You can see my name, Devin Ray, on Facebook or whatever. Pull it up, and there's a video that I posted with a young woman that was saying, like, look, this is what women so-called bring to the table these days. You know, it's all about the looks and this and that. But and she even mentioned as far as being a six-figure woman.
Did you change the title to this to B-sides?
Hell no, man. I just said we on B-sides, man.
Yeah. Y'all fucked this up.
Ain't nobody fucking up, bro. It's just B-side. We look 22 and a half in something shit
And women are now so attractive and, making money and all these things. So we feel like, well, that automatically makes me a good catch. Look at me, I'm attractive and I make some money. Do you understand that even if you have a good paying job, a man will walk past your six-figure making self and as attractive as you are and go to the muggly girl at Burger King because she knew how to be his piece and how to give him what he really was looking for? It doesn't matter what you make. Men don't care. When men ask you, what do you bring to the table? They're simply asking, do you know how to be my peace? Will you listen to me? Will you encourage me? Will you help me to pursue my dreams and to be a better man and a human being? Are you compassionate? Are you kind? Are you loving? Are you nurturing? Will you pray with me? Will you pray for me? I'm out here fighting the world. I don't want to come home and fight with you too. If I'm going to fight, I hope that you'll fight with me and fight for me. Are you going to be everything that I need? Because at the end of the day, what I'm really looking for is peace and stability.
All right. So,
No. First off,
okay.
When you take something from somebody, this is a teaching moment right now.
Fair use.
Because y'all use my episode title.
This is-
always let what somebody say play the whole way through.
Okay.
But you can go.
That was the whole way through. What you gotta say on that?
It wasn't. You was trying to hit. They can see your thumb in the camera.
No, that was the end. It was a 57-second video. I cut off 57 seconds. No, that was the end of it, bro. For
I'm
real.
telling you what the media is gonna say.
The media.
Podcast 101.
Listen, anyway, so that woman was saying that. Let's talk about that. She said that men don't care what women make.
Yeah.
All right, Deb, do you care what your woman makes?
I will say this.
Okay.
Before I understood like my role. Wait, no. Real life, no, I didn't.
Okay.
Because to me, when it came to my significant other,
I don't even hear
I
you,
didn't
bro.
care, huh?
I don't even hear you.
Is the microphone still muted?
I hear you.
Is this mic muted?
I hear
Was
you.
I muted?
Nah, I hear you. I don't mean nobody. I can hear you.
You can hear it? Okay.
All right.
I
But
want to make sure.
okay. But no, like it was never
can hear you.
about how much that she made. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so I frame it like this. When I got out the Air Force, I was making a good bit of money. I never asked my significant other to make the same amount or even half the amount. She didn't have to.
Yeah. Something is something.
Work wherever you want to work. And to me, it was always about, yo, are you comfortable? Work wherever you're comfortable doing, whatever you're comfortable doing. If you want to work here and this is just for example purposes, if you want to be a barista at Starbucks, fine. I'm okay with that. If you want to get an IT certificate and work IT and make however much, whatever it was that you were comfortable with, that's all I cared about. Because it didn't really matter to me. As long as you was comfortable with wherever you was working, however much you was making, and as long as you was taking on whatever responsibility that you were okay with taking up. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So the amount of money isn't what men, in my belief, and what I believe she was speaking on, that's not what we care about. It's more so about like the amount of effort.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When it comes to money and bills and stuff like that. Like, you know, if you want to pick up this bill and that bill, but that's what you care about, cool. That's the effort that you're going to put in. That's fine. Or if you choose that you just want to be a stay-at-home mom, and if that's what you want to do it to the best of your ability. And I think that's what she was saying is like a lot of women conflate or they can misconstrue like making six figures and thinking that men care about women. Like, if I'm making six figures, you got to make six figures. And I don't think a lot of men care about care about that specifically. It's just so much. It's like, yo, if I'm doing this on this side and you're gonna do that over there, like she was saying, well, are you gonna bring peace, stability? Are the kids gonna be okay, well taken care of when I'm out the house? Education wise, are they gonna be good because I'm not there? So I think what she was saying, she had some good points, but the problem I had was that even still, like, there were some women that were still disagreeing with it.
Her point, specifically what she said. What did she say that was wrong to y'all?
No, she said everything right to us.
We agree, but there was women that disagree with it.
Yeah, here's a question.
I understand that.
So that's a question. That's a question I'm posing. Do you care what a woman makes?
I really don't.
Okay.
Any woman I take seriously is beyond her paycheck. Mm-hmm. It's about how she made me feel as a man, how she made me feel, how we vibe and shit like that.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we're on the B-sides now. I was holding it all together, but I've fallen apart
now. It's the B-side. It's super B-sides right now, bro. And I'll say this. I'll speak on my piece, right, is I think men in general don't really care what women make. One, because don't
nobody do.
Their role is different than ours in general. Their role is. You turn the lights off. I'll say their
my light on.
Their role in the relationship is different than ours. And I'll say this. This sounds selfish, right? But men don't care what women make because we don't really have access to it. No way. You know what I'm saying?
You think women keep their salaries type of stuff to themselves?
No, what I'm saying is what I'm saying is this, right?
Are you asking if they don't?
I'm saying this, right? How many?
When I get a turn, I'll tell you.
So that's what I say, right? How many times you done taken a woman out on a date that you done paid for? True. You paid, you set it up, everything. How many times you did that? A lot.
Quite a lot, yeah.
Manny,
absolutely.
Would you say you paid a lot,
Absolutely.
right? How many times as a woman paid for you to go on a date? She done taken you out.
Are we talking first dates or just dates?
Just first date. First date.
Okay, I'm about to say that.
Early stages talking.
So like in the culture, if you let a woman pay for the first date, all that says is she's an independent woman. But you should not let her, because like most dates are
that's fair,
initiated by the man.
Yeah, that's fair.
Most first dates. So if I initiate a first date with you, and I come out and I let you pay for it, it
comes off as
it does come off.
So
weird.
like even then when I started dating post divorce, I let a woman. I told a woman I want to take out. We fought over the bill for 5 minutes.
Really?
And I let her pay the bill.
Okay.
Wow.
I had the bread, but she was fighting me harder
than most.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, throwing the card down, all that shit. But the fact that I let her take care of it after she got extra, that told her, in her mind, he ain't the one.
Exactly.
So, but I mean, that's few and far in between.
No, but
that speaks to a deeper point,
right?
Like, even if I would have fought her to pay the bill, that one wants to fight over fucking everything.
So
facts.
There you go.
Talk about
facts,
it. Bro.
But that happens like
that's a rare occasion. That's a rare occasion.
3 out of fucking 1,000% that happens.
It's not. Yeah, that's not a real. That's not. I'm with you.
So y'all have encountered. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Y'all have encountered women in the dating stages.
Yeah.
That wanted to pay for the date.
Well,
and they were adamant about it. No, and that's what I'm asking.
Not really.
Perfect.
Not really.
Y'all both was there. Perfect example.
Okay.
We went out to happy hour one day, and I invited a woman with us to come to happy hour. Right?
Yeah.
Right.
I paid for the drinks. And then she was like, "I'm gonna tip him."
Okay.
Okay.
Which
Cool.
was just for, our drinks. Only paid for me and hers because I don't like y'all like that.
Yeah, damn.
Yeah.
That's fair. Yeah.
Not in this moment. So, and I was adamant about, I don't do that, to where the girl take the money out because I usually tip in cash.
Yeah.
Put the cash in there, take the card, do all
Right.
that, close it out. Don't worry about it. I'll zero it out. Took the money out, hit it, and it showed up in like my whip later, So like that's different. That's okay.
Okay. Okay.
I say that's okay, but like that's me trying my best. I did what I
You
did.
did what you were supposed to do.
But I'm telling you, there's a stigma with women who will fight you over paying the tab, and if you don't do it by any means necessary,
Yeah.
that's a closeout on a woman fucking with you.
Yeah. That for them, that's a red flag.
But but like with me, I'm not gonna fight you with so much. I got 2 kids. I pay child support. I'm making sure my kids are taken care of.
But to caveat,
I'm not gonna try
you
over.
still going.
I ain't gonna try over like 10 minutes. That's just too much for me.
That's too
After a
much.
while, it's like, all right, okay.
If I'm
whatever,
fighting you, you
bro.
throw my car on the ground, you threw that shit in the street for me to go back and get it.
That's a red flag.
It's a red flag.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
it's compatible.
I listened to. Have y'all listened to the Fresh and Fit podcast?
I have, yeah.
Right. So
Shout Fresh and Fit.
and I didn't even know this was like that. Not that I didn't know it was a thing, but I didn't know there was a name for it.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a group of women they're called foodies.
Yeah.
And they go out on food dates. And their whole purpose is to just have the date, no interest in the man, but they're getting a free meal out of it.
I'm interested as fuck, so I've never been on that.
Yeah, so 1/3 of women have admitted to going on a date with a man
For the food.
just for food.
Yeah.
No interest in actually getting to know him or
None
having
of that. They just
dealing with him
was there
sexually.
for the meal.
It was there for the food.
And so my question is, like, when you're in that moment of the date and you recognize that you're being played, if you're fortunate enough to recognize that you're being played for a date, is it wrong to say, okay, cool, she's been on her phone the whole time. She only ordering the most expensive meal, but she's not giving me any play as far as interaction. She's clearly showing me that she's disinterested.
Yeah.
Are you wrong to say, split that tab?
Listen, I'll say this.
I would never say that, honestly, because like I vet. If I'm going on a date with a woman, I want to vet and talk to her about things, about things outside of like going out. So if I choose to go out with a woman, first off, why are you picking the most expensive place to go on our first date?
Well, that's fair.
You ain't got to go to McDonald's, but god damn it, like, don't take her to fucking the most expensive place in the city.
True.
So,
You don't take it to Roost Chris on the first
We're
date.
not going to Mastro's.
I like Roost Chris.
I mean,
So,
we
but we
all
not
on
going there on the first date.
But I get yeah.
You setting a weird tone for the relationship.
Yeah, the women don't think your man should take you to Roost Chris the first date. It's not happening. But
where do you go
it
from
shouldn't
there?
Happen. My thing is, but if I go out with a woman, I want to go. If I choose to take a woman out and I ask her to go out, I'm in my head thinking I can afford the most expensive thing on the menu.
Absolutely.
For a first date.
Absolutely.
And that's a lot of reasons I don't date women like, all the time, because I don't, like, if I can't afford it, because I got obligations.
Yeah.
And if a woman can't understand a man with obligations, you don't belong with me. That's
talk about it.
That's just my standards. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the same time, there's a lot of men. I say a lot of men. There's probably a few men at my age, because we all got kids.
Not me. Ladies.
At my age.
Ladies.
We've clearly recognized I am like one of the older people on this podcast. So, like, at my age, I'm not gonna say, hey, I'm not gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna tell you, my financial, all this stuff. I will tell you I have children. I will tell you I'm, doing,
Right.
I'll give you a bare bone story. But like, I'm not gonna take a woman out if I can't pay for everything on that menu. I won't do it. I'll stay my ass at home.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Not even that you can pay for it all, But if she's clearly showing you, bro, that she's not interested,
you should eat that L.
No, you should. I said you gotta.
You gonna eat the L?
So
you need to learn. You need to learn how to get the discernment before you fucking take her out somewhere. You gotta talk a little better. You gotta look past the face you saw and whatever the fuck you swipe right on. You gotta look past whoever you saw in Target. You gotta look past all that. You gotta talk and be serious about it. So unless you met some girl like in the street and say let's go out and hang out, which that is highly not happening, especially with COVID going on.
Yeah,
you got to be careful with it.
The norm.
So and Manny, I understand where you're coming from, Dev. Where you say I'm being played in this moment, right? And there's an ego thing where you say, man, I'm being played. Fuck this shit, right? But what Manny's talking point is a bigger point where as a man, you should always be the leader and you should be in control of situations. So if you took a woman out who didn't have no interest in you and she not giving you no kind of play, you got to eat that L.
Well, okay.
You got to eat. You chose her. You knew that you didn't really put the level of work or interest in that she's feeling you. You show up there and she's still not feeling you. And the tab is 80.
She don't feed from the jump when you pull up.
She never
200 plus.
That's different, right? But that's the other thing. That's
what I'm saying.
No, but here's the other point. You don't take no woman out on the first date that ones you can't afford.
It happens.
First date got to be.
But you said she not feeling you from the time you pull up.
She never really felt you. You
need your research.
So one, that's on you. That's on you as a man. You ain't do your research. You didn't really feel it out. Two, that's on you as a man that you should never let her pick the spot.
No.
You should know where you going.
Wait. Y'all coming from a very
different thing.
Yeah, but we're on the same. But we're on the same tip.
We are.
Y'all on the same tip.
We coming from different points. We on the same tip.
No. So only thing Nick said that I disagree with. He said he should have never let her pick where to go.
Don't let her pick where to go.
So
for a first date, if you don't know she feeling you, why wouldn't you pick?
State your claim, whoever the fuck you are.
BC,
I know you're AJ.
But who is BC?
But it's Austin, man. But like, my thing is, whenever I do, let's say I want to take a girl on.
Okay, yeah. So do you let her choose? If she said I'm trying to go if she said
I ain't gonna lie, I'm 50-50.
So I'm gonna pose a scenario to you.
Okay.
You done met a girl off Hinge, right, or wherever, right? Okay. Y'all done text back forth a little bit, right? And but you're not really getting the vibe, but she kind of cute, so you feel.
Don't get the vibe. We ain't going no further.
Yeah, but okay.
So I get the vibe.
You got some vibe, but you're not really sure, so you're trying to get a feel out there.
I've already asked her questions about her interest, and I got to the food part. So then
you say, hey, I want to take you. I say, hey, let's meet up for drinks somewhere. You say, hey, let's go.
So you're going off drinks.
Do you dinner first dates? Are you a dinner first date dude?
I'm all over the place.
Okay, I'm a drinks first date.
It depends on the vibe.
I'm a drinks first date dude.
We'll
go to this food.
First off, I'm a professional drinker.
Yeah.
So I don't care about that.
This nigga,
No. We'll go out for this meet, right? I say don't put a first date. It's a low level investment. I'm not spending more than $100.
No. So what you do is you talk to a woman.
Okay.
You find out her interest. Let's say old girl likes sushi, right?
Yo, VC's a troll right now. I love it.
I know, that's why I know who it is. So let's say I talk to a woman, and I find her interest. Let's say, for the sake of the matter, she likes sushi or something like that.
Okay, bet.
So depending on how much I talk to her, it's the level of sushi I want to fucking go out with her with.
Okay.
So if we talk long enough, because most women, when you talk to them on a social dating site, from what I understand, is about a few days. If let's say I talk to you on a Monday, like most people from what I understand,
you gonna meet within the week.
Within the week,
you gotta meet.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, but like I said, you talking to somebody outside of that.
Okay.
I done talk to you. We talk about stuff. We learn each other interests, but we're trying to get back to the sushi thing, right? Mm-hmm. There's sushi restaurants in DC. You can go out there, have a good time, and spend $40, $50.
Yeah.
There's sushi restaurants you can go out there and spend
$500.
I don't know if I
You could, if you really want to.
If you hungry. But I'm saying, like,
if you hungry,
but
hungry enough.
You don't go there to eat. You go there to get you go there to get to know the person. So I gotta take this call.
He gotta take a call. But so what? So you new to the date. You back new on the dating scene. Relatively new, right? And so what I think. So here's the thing: is that understanding that some women will take advantage of you. There are foodies out there,
and that's what I'm speaking of.
Foodie dates,
because I feel like y'all are ignoring the women.
But
women will show interest for their end goal.
But so this is what you do to defend against the foodie date is the low level is the low investment first date.
True.
So that is coffee if you really broke.
Yeah. Or happy hour.
Or exactly. So we go out for drinks, and if she want to order some bar food, she want to get a burger or some fries.
It's still low level.
It's still low level. But we not going to McCormick's and Schmidt's.
Yeah.
We not going to Trulux on the first date.
And that's the problem. If on the first date you're going to Roof Chris, McCormick and Schmitz, and whatever.
But the type of dudes that do that are guys who lead with their wallets.
See, and
that's a problem. And so if you're a man who's leading with your wallet, the woman's going to take you for your wallet
because you've shown her already.
Oh yeah, baby girl, I'll take you here, I'll take you there.
And so she's like, bet I'm about to maximize my investment by getting what I can out of it. But to caveat what we're talking about, what if you were talking to Shorty for a while? Okay. No. Let me finish. Okay. Let me paint the picture for you.
Okay,
right?
Paint the picture.
Because we've had this popped up recently, multiple times recently. Matter of fact.
Okay.
Okay. There's a situation right now. I'm gonna talk about a date and I'm gonna talk about this trip.
Okay.
The date. Guy was saying he was talking to a shorty for about 3 months.
Okay.
Sexting and all.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. On the cover.
And so they go to this date.
Okay.
He maxes out $200-300 on a date. It's nothing to him.
Wait. I think we talk about different scenarios.
Different scenarios.
You talking about the text thread?
The text thread
that where she got flued out, but he canceled the room.
No, not that one. No. That's the trip one I'm talking about.
Okay, yeah, you talking about the trip. Okay, what's the date scenario?
The date scenario is they were talking for about 3 months.
Okay,
sexting included.
Okay, I know about this.
And so that's a different one. So they go out, have a good time. He spends about $200-300 on a date. Now, it was their first date, but they had been talking for a couple months. Sexting included.
Okay.
Date finishes, and then he, reaches out to her like, hey, such and such, or whatever the case is, I want to see you, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, well, I don't really know about that. I'm going to be busy. He's like, yo, did I do something wrong? And then she's like... A terrible question as a man to ask a woman. Terrible question. Don't ever ask a fucking woman that. Never do it. It comes off as very...
That's real beta.
Very beta. Very
real insecure.
Lack of confidence. Don't
Did
ever...
I do something wrong?
Yeah. So
you already lost, bro.
But she says like, yeah, well, now she says to him, I knew early on that I wasn't into you like that.
Okay.
But I engaged because, whatever the case was... She didn't want to let him down hard or whatever. And that's why. But when she went on a date, she went on it as a friend. Now, mind you, they've been sexting.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
And so he's like, the fuck you talking about? We've been sexting for 3 months. You've been portraying this way towards me. And then we go on this date where I pay $200 plus. And then now all of a sudden you're telling me because I'm saying I want to see you again or something like that you're not into me?
Yeah.
So it's in that circumstance where I'm saying if a shorty's been showing interest in you for 3 months, because again, then...
Do they live in the same city?
Yeah.
Oh, nah.
That's awkward.
She don't got no interest in you. She don't got no interest in you.
But if you're...
You're on the back
at the same time, though, it may be easy for women, or I don't know if you believe it, but as far as sexting goes, as far as video chatting goes, and showing whatever the case is, if you're going to that extent, bro, that's weird that any woman would go to the extent of sexting and showing her body to someone that she has zero interest in.
Listen,
I don't
Manny,
know. Do
Manny,
women do that?
Manny, if a woman want to see you, when she gonna see you?
Wait. It's so many layers.
No, listen. If a woman want to see you, when she gonna see you?
Am I interested?
No, yeah, you're interested. She got interest in you. When she gonna see you?
As soon as I want to.
Which is tomorrow, within the week.
It could be in 30 minutes, depending on where I am in the city.
Right. So if a woman says if you've been talking to a woman for if a woman talked to you for 3 months and you finally seeing her for the first time, she interested in you.
First,
she live in the same town. She live in the same city.
She live in the same city?
She live in the same city.
Believe,
and it'll take you 3 months to see her.
I could be wrong,
honestly,
but I believe.
Honestly, and like, I hope I don't get judged on this. I'm not talking to a woman for 3 months.
Talk about it.
I believe. Now, I believe they're in the same city.
You said see. And like, when you say see, I'm not insinuating that we're having sex.
No. Take her on a date for the first time.
Y'all come together.
Y'all finally see each other in person.
But y'all been sexting for 3 months.
I don't sex.
Okay, bro.
I don't sex.
Under the circumstances, because this is a very specific.
That's a weird. Why am I sexting someone in the city? You can see my dick in person.
So first,
I'm saying it's a very specific circumstance.
All right, you can call it a specific circumstance, but I'm gonna tell you, I don't sex no woman who ain't seen my dick yet.
Facts. Speak on it. Listen, look, what?
And that's okay.
So what
I'm saying. So if you finally see Shorty,
yeah,
we know what you would and wouldn't do. We get that.
Okay.
But you finally see Shorty, and she's showing you disinterest in that moment. Regardless of what you know you can pay, but y'all been sexting, y'all been doing this.
I'm gonna pay for it to see it through. You gotta see.
Okay, all right, that's why.
Got to see it through. Got to see it through, my boy.
Pay for it regardless.
Yeah, absolutely. I took the L.
Now
that's a $200 L.
Now about the trip.
Yep.
Okay. So we got two scenarios right here. So on the trip front, right?
You said crip.
Trip.
Yeah, trip. We not begging on the set over here. But shout out to all my Blue Brothers. All right, but anyway. So on the trips there, so I'm not sure you've seen this, right? There was a man and a woman, right? They've been talking for a couple months. They don't live in the same city. They've been talking, FaceTiming, sexting on FaceTime. Yeah, it was a FaceTime. I seen your waistline. You know what I'm saying? So.
All right, bro.
All right, but anyway, so they FaceTime. So he spent $1,000 to fly her into a city. Put her in a hotel room.
A woman out of
Oh, that's different.
Yeah.
No, but go ahead. I know which one you're talking about now.
So flew her into the city, put her in a hotel room, right? So this is where the text thread starts. She comes to the city. She checks in the hotel room. He done called her 2-3 times. You seen this? Okay.
We'll finish the story for everybody else.
Oh, for everybody else. So he calls her 2-3 times. She ain't pick up the phone. He texts her. He's like, "Hey, where you at? Like, I've been calling you." Where she said, "Oh, I just got out the shower. It's late." And he said, "Okay, bet I'm on the way to see you." Again, flew her out, put her in a hotel. She said, "I don't want no company tonight. I'm tired." Yeah. He said, "What are you talking? Like, what the fuck you talking?" Let me finish. Let me finish the story, right? So he said, "Fuck you talking?" And so she said, "I want." He said, "Okay, bet I'll see you in the morning to hang out." She said, "Oh, as friends, right?" He said, "What are you talking about?" He said, "Can we FaceTime? Because we've been talking and sexting for 2-3 months. What are you talking about as friends?" Right? She said, I don't see you that way. I just want to do this. I'm not into you as that. So what's the scenario there?
I'm going to tell you right now. That's that.
Bullshit.
Wait, no,
that's that bullshit.
That's that bullshit, but it's a multiple layer problem here going on.
Okay.
It's that nigga fault. And it sounds like some 20-something-year-old problems.
It is.
And that's his circle's fault. Let my homie say he about to fly this girl out. I'm like, "Hey, bro, you seen her? You know, like I said, if she ain't seen it and she ain't experienced it, she's not worth getting flown out. If there's no history, I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna make it sexual. If she did not, it's just, there's a lot of red flags there, bro. I'm not gonna fly some girl out that I ain't never met, seen, or did nothing with before. I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, why you
cause there's levels to it. You can't just be on the fly out tip. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's also the other side of if it ain't tricking, you ain't tricking if you got it. And I'll be the first to say, nigga, I ain't got it. I got fucking 2 kids.
I ain't got nothing.
My boys gonna eat before you.
So here's
you
what
get the leftovers.
What I heard the man make a very good point on this. Right?
When I say my boy's mature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
But I heard a guy talk about this, right? It's like I've never. So here's a weird thing, right? Have you ever had if you've had a woman fly out, has she ever not stayed with you?
If a woman fly, I always offer my house to her.
But don't she typically stay with you?
Nah, so like I've actually experienced this.
Okay.
So like there's a woman that wanted to fly out, and then she said, "I'm gonna get a hotel because I don't want other women knocking on your door trying to fight me."
Okay. So she she said but she said so she got
that's a mature woman. That's a mature woman that knows the level of the relationship me and that woman had.
Yeah.
But I don't.
But you offered her your spot, right?
I will.
Okay, yeah. So
I definitely will.
Okay, so here's multiple points of victory. One, she could have stayed with you.
Yeah.
Two, I ain't never had a woman fly in and I ain't pick her up from the airport.
Yeah, I'll do that too.
I ain't never had that happen.
Yeah, exactly. You're right.
I ain't never had a woman fly in. I ain't never had a woman fly in. I ain't pick her up, and then she in the hotel room that I paid for. I ain't go with her to check in.
Maybe he was at work. I'm trying to give him a benefit of the doubt.
If she at work, I'm taking the day off.
If I'm flying a girl in, you're damn right.
You did where you get in, baby girl. I got you priority for a day because I gotta make sure you get to the city safe.
Yeah, but at the same time, like I'm not. I want to say out of all the times someone flew out to see me, in my life, 8 to 10, I slept with them before.
Yeah, absolutely.
But even then, the other 20%, it's like we already been with each other before on a date or something, or been in a capacity that we probably ain't slept with each other, but it's like we have a connection.
Mm-hmm.
So like it was more like a pull up on me, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
And then we'll figure things out.
Yeah.
There.
So,
but my man was losing from the jump.
Yeah, he was losing from the jump.
He let himself down. His woman, his homies let himself down.
Yeah.
If I find out one of my homies trying to fly some girl out, I'm gonna ask them questions.
Yeah.
But most dudes ain't gonna say that. And then after the fact, I'm like, bro, yeah, you fucked up after that. He learned a lesson in that moment.
That's a good lesson to learn.
And he will never do it again.
And that's why I say.
But like, I don't think being scarred from a situation like that is gonna scar him enough to where he can't be in a relationship with a woman. So I don't think it's that bad.
It's not that bad, but you got, again, I think it's been a while since you've been young. You know, since young. You know what I'm saying?
I spent most of my youth married.
Yeah, but I'm saying if you could reach back to them days when you was 20, 21, 22, pre-marriage.
I got married at 22.
Okay, go back to 1920.
Yeah.
Right? 1920 when you was 1920.
Well, 1920, I was so ignorant. I wasn't. But this is before the flew out. This is actually MySpace. I didn't even know what the fuck MySpace was.
Niggas was getting greyhounded out there back in.
They weren't even.
Hey, girl, take that greyhound for your boy.
We took the selection that was with us and within the zip code.
Yeah. So listen, girl, look, I cover your martyr real quick.
Hey,
I'll cover that martyr real quick.
I didn't never cover a martyr.
You ain't never cover a martyr?
Nah.
All right.
I left my mama house to my career.
Listen, so what we say this is like, it's like what I say. If you think back, like if you a young dude, especially I'm a dude in my 20s, right? But being a dude who's 28 I'm so much different from a nigga who when I was 23.
Yeah, exactly.
I carry myself in way different. And I'm assuming when I'm 35, I'm carrying myself way different. I'm super different than I carry myself now. Probably, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time,
I got a time when I got divorced because I'm the same nigga, so to speak, when I got divorced.
But you get
my mindset changed, like, because like when I first got divorced, there was like no dating, no relationships, nothing like that.
Yeah.
The only thing that changed was I just got a marriage, had to take my time, and now I'm starting to, I'm opening myself to being in a relationship.
Yeah.
And like, but you have to find yourself after a divorce, which that's my advice to anybody, men or women who goes through a divorce.
Find yourself.
Take your time, find yourself, and then figure out what you really want out of life, and then you go for it, because you're just gonna waste anybody's time outside of that.
Yeah.
And there's no definitive time when that happens. You're probably gonna grow to a certain extent, and then be like, you know what, this may not be for me.
Yeah.
Or this man, where's that music coming from?
It's on the YouTubes.
Cut it.
Cut that down, son.
Yeah, cut that down. We can't do that out here. Copyright infringement.
Yeah.
So,
But anyway, yeah, I understand that. Yeah, taking your time in terms of getting back. You think you get married again?
I'm open to the concept.
Deb, you think you get married again?
I'm too fresh in
You
my situation.
you too fresh. Okay,
Exactly.
So,
that's a real raw question. A couple
Yeah,
months
you
in.
see, because like, what was it when I went through my shit? What was that? 3-4 years ago.
Yeah, it was like 2017, 2018.
Yeah, 2017. So like, even then I went through the whole thing when I first went. I'm like, I ain't getting married. Fuck you, hoes. Come out here. So
Yeah,
like,
and that's my mindset. So I can't say definitively.
yeah. So like, it's not like over time everybody's gonna be like, I want to get married again. Some people say they don't.
Mm-hmm.
I think that it's all about what you want out of life. Like me, I do want a companion, but I'm hard to find said companion because of what I've been through. But I give all women a fair shake.
Yeah,
That's the hardest part. Giving all
women a fair shake.
Women or
after
even
men
you've been
or
burned. Women or men, women or men.
Yeah,
Giving
well,
that partner
yeah.
A fair shake after being burned or
traumatized.
being traumatized. You can get left. You can leave somebody. It doesn't matter. Like, because like you don't know what happened in that relationship.
In subconsciously, that shit's always gonna try. You gotta really fight to be the right person.
Because like anything the new person does that reminds you of the old person,
you gonna be back on that shit.
It's gonna be like, oh shit, it's gonna be traumatizing.
Mm-hmm.
Especially because like I don't think a lot of people understand what it's like to be married and then not be married. Like to break a marriage, for most respectable people to break off a marriage and get divorced, you thought for years. You didn't think for a month, you didn't think for a week, and you didn't get divorced, and you turned around and jumped on something else.
Yeah.
You knew that wasn't it. Things were dangerous. You got out of there, and then you had to take time to work on yourself, and you're back at it. And even then, like, even with me and my ex, I think we both took time, and like she took her time. She's in her situation. I took my time, and I'm in my situation, but at the same time, we're trying to figure out who is what. And when you get older, it's harder. When you get older, you know red flags, and it takes longer because you know everything you want.
Yeah.
And the other person, if you're looking at people in your age group, know everything they want. So we eliminate people. Let's say we, like me and the person we're looking for, we eliminate people way quicker. We're not as smitten. And then, like, you can't let sex, because this is what happens. Sex sometimes
complicated
and make you smitten. So, like, I'm never quick to have sex with somebody. Yeah. Because you don't want to get in that smitten phase over the sexual part. You want to know them. But, like, when you date, I don't know about, well, you're not my age. When you date somebody, it's weird that you're not trying to get in their pants first night. It is.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that's the
talk about that.
That's what. So it's all we're in a weird stage right now, and my feelings, because we're in a phase right now where women are trying to maximize their investments with little output, right?
Yeah.
I ain't shit.
And men are trying to maximize the output with this little investment. Right, so men are being told in this day and age, and you can listen to several podcasts, man. I'm not going to put them out there or whatever, because I listen to these podcasts. I like these guys to talk about. But there's certain podcasts that they literally talk about if you not trying to smash on the first date, or if you're not getting the smash vibes from the first date, you're wrong. Get out of it.
Yeah.
And I think that's a bad mentality to have. Because if you're putting all your eggs in that basket, you're going to miss everything else about the potential of the relationship. Yeah. Because there are some women, believe it or not, that's not giving up the cookies on the first date.
Yeah, absolutely.
And they're solid women. But if your sole mindset is capitalizing as a man and conquering, and your whole mindset is, well, if she ain't smashing, then I'm out. I'm smashing out. Well, then you're shortchanging yourself.
Absolutely.
You know? And so when it comes to that type of stuff, like that mindset, that's a young man's game.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 20 to 25, 26 mindset. You go out there because you got all the time during that age to be out there, and you can run through 20 chicks in one night at the bar and seeing who going to bite and who not. But when you get up past 30 and you've been married and you've had kids and you've established a career or you had one and you're moving to that next phase, bro, when I think about dating, especially being brand new to this type shit, I'm not thinking about the shorty that I can bag on Monday and smash by Friday. I'm not thinking about that. And bro, and that's probably why even in my circumstance, I don't even have shorties on my line because I'm not thinking about that. Bro, my whole mindset when it comes to this whole dating thing is completely has been transformed because I playing the young man's game, and I would never disrespect my wife, you know, or my ex on any platform.
As you shouldn't.
When I met her, I was dumb young. And you know what? Where I was, she was the baddest thing smoking. And that's not saying no discredit to the other shorties, but my wife is and was bad. And so at that moment when I met her, the nigga, I was elated. Oh, I got the one.
This is it.
No, what's going on? Like, I got this. I'm looking, and she was a hidden gem. But when she came out of that turtle shell, bro, and she started modeling and she started doing all that stuff, niggas is like, who is that? Oh,
that's you.
But that's all I cared about at that time. And so there was a lot of things there was a lot of flags between the both of us early on in our relationships that we both ignored at that time because of how infatuated we was with one another. And then we brought kids to the circumstance, but we didn't necessarily better, you know what I'm saying, like us as individuals to make us better for one another. And so that's why I say it's a young man's game, because when you're young, you can make those types of mistakes and recover from it. But when you get my age and you're living with the consequences because you continue to ignore certain mistakes, you know what I'm saying? It kind of weighs on your mind, your mental, a little bit differently. And you start to look at the dating game way differently because I don't have another 10 years.
There's fuckboys at all age groups.
Very true. But fuckboys of all age groups, they have already established what they were, and they have established a continuum of what they are. So you have a fuckboy at 55.
If they can get away with the woman ignoring the red flags, they would still get away. They would get away with it.
But that's them because they're not looking for anything of substance. They're of the mindset of I'm going to go out to a bar even at 55. And I'm going to maximize my investment with as little input. Exactly. So they go out to a bar, they rap to a shorty, maybe buy her a couple of drinks. They're trying to bring her back. Even at 55, they still do it. Fuck boy shit.
My thing is, so like, we talked about somebody, like a fuckboy going to the bar, talking to a girl, buying her drinks with no intention, or with the intention with no like. No,
he's not trying to commit. He's just trying to smash.
But at the same time, they get no inhibition from the woman they're speaking to in that moment, and then we go back and have an argument about someone that you talk to, and you go out on a date, and we're fucking buying bills. We're paying for bills. Like, come on now.
So, well, is there a difference? Is there a difference between paying $250 versus a $40 bar tab?
And the problem is, yes, there is, but with the caveat is, know who the fuck you talk to before you want to take a woman
That's
out.
fair.
Facts.
That's fair.
And that's the point. And that's where we agree 100%. Is that you can't get yourself into the situation as a man because you should know better.
This ain't a bad bitches only club. I want to make sure I vibe with you.
Yeah.
But do we not fall into that wanting a bad bitch's thing. Like straight up, say what you want. For real. Like on a real live shit, honest tip.
So here's the thing.
You want a bad joint.
You want a bad joint, but I want a bad joint that's on my team and that's for me.
All right, you want to get my opinion on that?
Go for it.
If you too bad, I got questions. I'm very.
Bad bitches got trauma. That's the real hat we need to make.
If you,
and why you got no
bad bitches got trauma.
No, there's levels to it. It's not about why you single. Like, if you look like an Instagram model. Mm-hmm. And I talked to somebody about this. I don't know if it was y'all. So, like, let's say you talk to a girl and you get on her IG or something and we get friends on IG.
Yeah.
If she got 600 likes, I'm disinterested.
Really?
Yeah. I really am.
Wow.
You get 600-700 likes, I don't care. That tells me a deeper story. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Tells me you're addicted to attention. That's what it tells me.
And so to speak, without saying it, yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm a dude. I'm not that. If I post something on IG, my shit pop. When I say my shit pop,
100 likes.
100 likes at
Max. You talk about 700, 1,000 likes.
And I understand. I'm a dude, but like that's all about how many people. And it's deeper to where how many people will you include in your circle? Mm-hmm. Because you can be single, you can include anybody you want in your circle. But if you're in a relationship,
right?
And like
you real small.
It's hard as hell to how long a woman gonna be not in a relationship to accrue 600-700 people to like. First off, 600-700 people to like your shit. Out of the fucking God knows how many people that follow your shit. You know what I'm saying? We're saying people that pay attention to you. 600-700 likes. I'm disinterested. I really am.
Here's what I'll say.
You're IG model-ish. And like, I mean, not to say these women aren't worthy. They're not. I ain't saying they're not. But that makes, I like to call myself a normal nigga. Yeah. Susceptible. Like, no, not susceptible. Like, I don't know about all that.
I feel you.
Like, I mean, I think
I feel you.
I think I'm a.
You got a different perspective when you're getting that kind of attention.
Yeah.
Your whole mind changes. Your whole mind warps when you're getting all that kind of attention for just being that beautiful. You like.
Can you take any woman that's getting that type of attention serious?
No, you do want a woman who gets attention now.
No.
Of course.
Wait. No.
But here's the thing, right?
Different from men.
So
Both sides.
if we'll take like, you know, manosphere content type of shit, right? Men's currency is sexual attention. Women's currency is just male attention, right? Women, no, look, and that's the whole reason social media exists, right? If women get a level of validation and appreciation when they get 600-700, like there's some that for them is like you getting a nut.
Not all women.
Not all women,
now
but
you're validating what they do. Though,
no, I'm not trying to validate it. But what I'm saying is, so if you have a woman who is obsessed with getting, like the same way that a woman wouldn't want a man who's a sex addict. If you're just a man who need to get a nut from any woman, that's the same. You don't need a woman that's trying to get likes from just any guy.
That's true.
That's the same shit. A woman don't want a man who's just throwing his dick all around town.
With the likes though, I think the likes are just focused on a gender though. It's just someone who wants to be socially accepted no matter what. And
I think that's fair.
And when you're going through a relationship and you're in a serious relationship, and let's say you get in tune with somebody, like I have been before. Yeah. The likes and the other people don't fucking matter. They don't fucking matter.
It don't. But
fair.
Here's a difference though, right? Like, is that on like a this is like some weird like base reptile brain shit, right? Like, women are attracted to men who have women.
All right, I'm gonna clean this up.
Let me finish my statement, right?
Right.
When women
people.
No. It's different for men and women, right? Men are just not aesthetically beautiful. We can say that, right? Men are not really. Women are more beautiful than men in general, right?
Typically, yes.
As a man, you can see a woman who's a bad. You think she a dime. You be like, oh goddamn. If your homie's like, oh nah, man, she. You be like, nigga, you tripping? What are you talking about?
Right.
Women can see a man, and he not that cute, but he got a baddie on his arm, and they go, what's this nigga about?
What he got going?
What's he got going on?
It goes both ways.
I don't think so. I don't think it goes both ways.
It does.
I ain't never seen a.
I've had people question the woman next who fuck with me.
Yeah.
And be like, what this nigga on? But they don't see any. They just see the surface. Cause like, when women want to like, when it comes to ideal women and men. So an ideal man, he's 6'2", all muscles or whatnot and all that shit. I'm skinny as hell.
Yeah.
They don't see the extra part. But then you got the you know, on the other side, like, as far as a man, like you got the woman who got all the sizes.
Yeah.
You know, flat stomach, fat ass, all shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? They see that too. So like, let's say, you know, but you get judged both. I think people get judged both ways. It's both sides.
It's different versions of the judging, though. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but at the same time, they're not in that person's head walking alongside of that person.
Yeah.
But there is a difference.
How long am you hostage tonight? I mean, damn, maybe another drink.
Look, we gonna wrap it up soon. We gonna close it up soon.
I'll wrap it up.
Nah, I'm hungry. I'm so hungry. But listen, we'll wrap it up soon.
I cooked last night. We straight.
We'll cook. We'll finish it up soon, right? But I mean, there's just like, well, like,
I remember that night we had the journal in my crib.
First of
that
all,
DiGiorno was good. Hey, I was scared.
Especially when you getting fed to you, nigga.
What?
Look, look. What do you?
No.
He talking about a different night. You remember when I was getting fed in your apartment?
Oh, that wasn't the DiGiorno night.
Oh, no, that was not the journal night.
Oh,
and you know why that happened? You know why that happened?
No, nigga.
He was a dick that night.
No, I wasn't a dick, nigga. No, I was in my
your bag.
I was in my masculine frame, and she walked into it.
Bag that
we
night.
really want to go into. You want to break this down play by play?
I'll tell you right now.
Look,
Bro,
you
was she in your Dame little bag?
I'll tell you right now why she was into it.
It's because you right now. I'll tell you right now why she's into it.
You talk to me.
You say J first.
Okay. Right now, I'll tell you right now. This is a New York girl. She a New York girl.
They ain't got shit
So she gonna already coming with a.
Shit was hilarious.
She coming with different energy off the rip, right? And here's the thing, right? All women in general.
Pump it up.
Women in general, right? I'm not gonna speak for all women. I'm gonna say women in general, right? On the base of probabilities, want a man to step into a masculine frame. And some women will challenge that frame to make sure it's there. If women think you solid, they gonna test that shit to make sure you really that motherfucker. I'm gonna tell you right now. So she came at me and tried to test me on some shit, and I stood on my square. And from there, she was about that shit. She tried to get loud with me. I cut it. She tried to say some shit to me. Cut that. I said, you're not gonna talk to me that kind of way. I let her know that. I stared her dead in her eye. I said, we not gonna do that tonight. You're not gonna do that with me. You're not gonna get loud with me. She said, oh, I'm sorry.
So
she said, "Oh, I'm letting you know right now.
I'm listening.
I got next.
I'm gonna let you know right now.
I got next.
I stood on my square. She said, "Okay, this nigga really is who I think he is.
Shit.
This nigga really might be something."
Are you done?
Let me finish it. And so that's why she was the way she was, because men expect women to be feminine. Women expect women to be feminine, and it's real. It's too hard in the world out here. But women, if you give a woman a masculine frame to step in so that she can be feminine, she gonna turn that shit around. She know how to do it.
So what? Well, hold on. All right. No. Real quick. So wrap this up.
No, you wrap it up.
No, real quick.
All right.
What ended up happening as a result of y'all interaction? What was the end result as far as like when we was in the living room?
As at the end result, I was getting fed.
Okay, all right.
I was getting fed.
Manny, you got it. That's all I want that nigga to say.
I was getting fed.
That's it. That's all I want that nigga to say.
So now I got.
I said, "Hey,
I didn't want to go there.
I said, yeah, make me a burger. Put some cheese on that shit." What she do? Put some cheese on it.
So now you set yourself up.
All right,
I just
talk
want
to
to
me.
ask two
Talk to
questions,
me.
but now I gotta ask three.
Go ahead.
So I'm gonna ask you three questions.
Go for it.
I'm gonna ask all three of them, and then you can answer.
Okay, go
shit.
for it.
First question.
Okay.
Wait, let me get my three questions. All right, first question. What's that? Daily briefing is next day. So, first question. Don't answer it till I answer all three.
I got you.
First question: how old was she?
Okay.
Second question:
Okay.
after she fed you, what happened?
Okay.
Third question: I forgot that shit. Just answer the two.
Okay.
Two questions.
First question: she 22, and I'm gonna pause this. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back to what y'all said, right?
When you finish answering, I got next.
Okay. Oh, first, she 22.
Mm-hmm.
Second, what happened was, she fed me. We look. She kind of fell asleep on me. She just fell asleep, and that was the end of it. That's all. We went to the room. We slept out. We started kissing a little bit. She passed out. I said, all right, that's the end of it. All right, that's what happened. If I really wanted to take her, if I was really trying to, get her to the room and finish it out, yeah. But that wasn't we was talking a bunch that night. Anyway, and I'm gonna say this to y'all, right? As much as
don't change the subject.
No. But those are my two answers, right?
Okay.
If I really want to, I could have, and she was 22. But here's what I'm gonna say to y'all, right?
Before we do, are we finished with that concept? Before we
done with that concept.
No, can I ask one question?
Go ahead.
Have you talked to her since?
Nah, I ain't hollered at her.
And sorry, why not?
She live up in Laurel.
You made a choice.
I made a choice.
She live where?
She live in Laurel. I'm not going up there.
You know what?
That's 40 minutes out the way.
When the last time you was up that way?
Never. I
don't
go to Laurel. I go to Columbia, go see my parents. I don't go to Laurel.
Isn't Laurel past? Is it Columbia?
It's on the way, but I see my parents every 2 weeks, once a month maybe. I'm not on.
That's different.
That's different. Yeah, that's not even. That's
you'll make the trip for pops and moms.
She was on gang. That's all.
Anyway. So what I'm saying. But here's what I'm gonna say to y'all, right? As Manny spoke on it, right? So I'm gonna lean on my biblical principles real quick. I'm a lean.
This is probably not.
I'm a lean on my
You're
Bible.
On B-sides, really?
I'm a lean. The B is for Bible. All right. So
it is not.
Yeah, so I'm a lean on my B-sides right here, but right.
Okay.
But I'm a lean on my Bible, and I'm a lean on the
Bro, lean wherever you going and speak your truth.
Listen.
All right,
I'm gonna speak on. I'm a lean on the Nation of Islam as well. I'm a lean on both. I don't know where I'm leaning back.
Just speak your truth.
So listen, the honorable Prophet Elijah Muhammad said a woman's age in relation to a man should be what? What's the ideal?
I don't know.
You all know?
We don't know. No.
The honorable Prophet Elijah Muhammad said the optimal woman's age for a man is half his age plus 7.
Plus 7.
Half his age. Half his age plus 7.
What's half of 35?
So if you 30, that's 22.
And a half.
Plus 7.
Plus 7, 24.
Yeah.
That's still too young.
If you 40,
24, 25.
Still too young for me.
But so
awkward.
And so here's what I'll say to y'all, right? And this goes to what Manny said, right? Is you got your own shit that you're dealing with, right? As a man who's got 2 children, right? And you've been dealing with women who are real quick on eliminating, real quick on cutting out the bullshit because they got their own shit. But that's because you're dating 35-year-olds.
But
what's wrong with 35-year-olds?
That hold on.
No, listen.
That only works for you. So
it doesn't.
No.
Yeah, you're right.
Hear what I'm saying.
Right.
Real quick.
Go for it.
Okay. You're 28.
Yeah.
Half your age is what?
That'd be 14.
14 plus 7.
21.
Cool.
Yeah.
Would you date a 21-year-old?
Yeah.
28.
Oh God. When I was your age, I would not date a 21-year-old.
But think about this. 35.
Yeah.
Half of 35 is 17.
Yeah.
And a 24-year-old.
What's wrong with that?
A 24-year-old mindset is completely different from you're still in your 20s.
Yeah.
It's a 35-year-old's mindset is completely different from a 24-year-old.
Men and women are on different timelines.
Nigga, no. 21 and 35-year-olds different timelines. Men, women, whatever you want
Nick
to say.
this. The age of maturity happens for what for women?
Way earlier than men.
Okay.
How earlier? How much earlier?
Much earlier.
But what is it?
So if you want to really get into it in terms of actual aggregate data, what a man's peak sexual market value is plus a woman's peak a man's peak sexual market value is 35. A woman's peak sexual market value is 23.
Exactly.
So we are on
I disagree. No, I disagree.
I'm saying based on aggregate data, based on what has been most this is
Aggregate
from
data is
that wasn't what I was asking.
No, stop.
Okay.
Listen, based off OkCupid, Tinder, Bumble, based on what people want the most. Women want men who are 35, men want women who are 23. That is what skews towards the mean. That's what most people want.
You're saying
Yes.
You said two different things in that. You said people that get attracted to each other through dating apps or this. Then you said
that's objective.
But then you said with like sexual tension,
Sexual market value.
Sexual market value.
Yeah.
And even then, I would say my sexual peak. Actually, I'm kind of
not your sexual peak.
You said
your
sexual peak and sexual market value is the same thing, is it not?
No,
You did not answer my question.
What's the question? What's the question?
We're going to ignore
What's
that.
the question?
What did I ask you?
I missed it.
When do women reach maturity?
23.
No.
Whoa.
No. As far as comparison,
Years upon
years. For years, women mature faster than women. Women
mature faster than men. Yeah, we know this.
That's the Saul.
He's the Sauce Walker right now.
Right.
It's the last time we call him.
So women typically, maturity-wise, it's not even 23. It's the teens.
Yeah.
18 they give women. Men is typically 21 to 23 is when they reach a certain maturity level.
Yeah.
There's a difference there.
Yeah.
Women reach it, according to whoever studies go, it's about 18 or 19, according to them, mentally.
But they reach their peak at 23. That's what I'm saying.
Peak is different from maturity.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They get in the realm. Yeah.
But
I'm
when
with
you reach maturity, 18, men reach maturity 21 to 23.
Yeah.
You know, it's weird.
Think about 18-year-old dude. They ain't even got a beard yet.
No,
you ain't even got your body
nothing.
right. Yeah, you ain't got nothing.
He is still lanky.
Yeah.
He's weird. He may not even gotten through puberty at that point at 18. Okay? Cool. So, an 18-year-old woman reaches maturity at that point. And you're talking about, if you say, according to the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, I'm not taking anything from them, but it's just awkward to say that me at 35, 17, plus 7, 24, a woman that's really coming into the peak of her maturity.
Yeah, but you're at your peak.
It's on the same. No.
You're at your peak.
You don't think you've reached your peak of maturity?
There is an absolute difference between the peaks of maturity. A peak 24-year-old woman.
Y'all just referenced two different peaks. One of y'all mentioned a sexual peak
versus maturity peak. So here's the other thing, right? There is a difference, but here's the thing, right? And I'm super traditional. I'm super traditional because. Yeah, absolutely. Because here's the thing. Here's the thing.
With the whole traditional.
I'm a traditional person. I'm a traditional person. Why? Because tradition has been what's worked, right? And I'm all about successful couples and the successful marriages. And here's the problem. The only way to judge a marriage as successful, to deem a marriage as successful, is as if one person dies. At the end of it.
About longevity.
Longevity is what makes it. I don't care if you was miserable for 40 years. If one of y'all died at the end, boom.
That makes it successful.
I don't care if you was married for 5 months and if we measured your dopamine levels, it felt like you were on crack, and then y'all got divorced. It don't count. That's not successful.
That's ridiculous.
A successful marriage is one of y'all died at the end.
That's ridiculous.
How is that ridiculous?
That's extremely traditional.
I am extremely.
Really?
I'm saying.
That's a very.
I'm saying, but listen. Here's
extremely.
I'm extreme.
That is an extreme.
It's a very. But
why is that your level of success? Wait. So hold on. No, because you're in the corporate mindset. You're in the corporate realm, right? So you're telling me that a man or woman, whomever, that works for a company,
why are you tying love to to finances.
Let him finish.
No, bro. I'm just saying, bro. Like, no, because I'm trying to relevate it to a realm.
I got you.
You know.
I got you. Go ahead.
A man or a woman that works 30 years for a company.
Yeah.
And retires with
Yeah.
a 401k.
Yep.
Are you seriously telling me that she or him is on the same plateau as far as success as the CEO that works for the same company for 30 years making? Now this person could be making no.
Go for it.
What you're saying is longevity creates success.
No,
that's not the truth.
That's not
no. I'm saying longevity. I'm saying longevity is the measure of success.
No.
For marriage.
No, that's crazy, bro. Because you can be in a toxic marriage for 30, 40 years.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that you have succeeded at marriage.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because
he literally just said longevity is not the key to that.
But he's saying that.
No, but I'm saying
he's saying is it doesn't matter the nature of your marriage.
Yeah.
If you've done it for 40 years.
I'm gonna hit you with the Ricky talking to Mike Dev.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter that you've been in a marriage for 40 years and you all have slept in separate houses for 30.
Yeah.
Because you've done it for 40 years, you're successful. That's crazy.
No.
Because
stop.
A success. No.
No, stop.
What I'm saying
is
marriage means success.
No. What I am saying is the primary.
Y'all want the nigga on the couch in the chair that hasn't drank in a while say something?
Go for it.
Because I think I've been married longer than both of y'all.
I've been married to the game.
Exactly.
I like it.
Y'all ready for this? All right.
Go for it.
So, in a traditional sense, in a traditional sense, that is a fucking success given modern times, because like you get married, that mean y'all went through the shit. Y'all done been heartbroken. Y'all come back from a lot of things. And y'all managed to stay through everything, right?
Cool.
So you were talking about if the marriage itself is successful. Y'all niggas still married, right? Successful.
Yeah.
So, like, you didn't say, like, the interpersonal was successful. There's so many layers to this thing.
Yeah.
So, like, I mean, I was married 10 years, got divorced. So, like,
real quick. By American standards, by American standards, your marriage was a certain level of success. That's all I'm saying. That's it.
But at the same time, my marriage was by any standard, my marriage seemed like a success.
Exactly.
It seemed like a success because I was married 10 years. Now, wait. Somebody who's married 40 years and they live in different houses, does all the shit you say, that is their marriage not looking more successful than mine?
How?
Because it is. Because like married people that stay married that long, they don't tell niggas their business.
Facts. So here's the thing. So
so that makes it a success.
So here's what I'm saying. The primary marker.
Go
does
that make it?
Years
Wait, no. Listen up, Dale. Eyes on me. I got a light on me. Does that make their marriage less successful than my own?
Are you being truthful or are you looking at the surface?
I'm dead ass asking you a question, bro. Do you think somebody who went married 10, because I said I was married 10 years and I got divorced. And I said these couples been married 40 years
and they still together.
Haven't. They still together. Like, and you're saying people go through things. Do you think my 10 year versus their 40 year make me more successful?
No.
So what are you saying right now?
No. What I'm saying is...
No. I want him to answer this because I'm setting him up. Go ahead.
You're not setting me up, bro. Because it's not about the... What you're trying to bait me into is saying, like, look, whether it's 10 years or 40 years, if it is a failure, it is a failure. It doesn't matter if you was in there for 40...
I'm not saying that. I asked ass question.
What I'm saying...
I know. Hey, I'll let y'all go back and forth.
I'm talking to you because you asked me a very specific question.
Yeah, and you didn't give me an answer at all. And
yes, I did. You said, is a 40-year marriage more successful than a 10-year marriage?
And what you say?
I said no if it is a detriment to both of you all. It doesn't matter if you're in it for 10 years or 40 years.
If it was for both of us, which one's more successful then?
Bro, then you're changing the parameters of the question.
When you say if, you give me permission to change the parameters.
No, I'm not, bro.
Okay.
No,
all right, let me bring it back. I'm hosting right now. I'm hosting right now, so let me bring it back.
I'm not changing it.
Like Nick, for real though.
Yeah.
If someone says if, when I give a yes or no question, does not give me chance to counterpoint to say, hey.
No, bro. It doesn't.
Well, it does.
They say if. I give you a yes or no question, you say if. Does not give me.
It give you some wiggle room because now y'all both wiggling.
If you want to be petty, cool.
But here's what I'm saying. Listen, Dev.
I answered the question, bro. It doesn't make your marriage more successful than a 40-year marriage. It does not.
All right. So
no.
On the basis of.
Because you all both recognized there were issues and it was wrong for you all.
I never said the 40-year marriage ended.
The 40-year marriage. So here,
bro. Then what? So then stop playing these dumbass games and ask me a question. A 10-year marriage ended. A 40-year marriage ended. Don't ask me and say, "Oh, a 10-year marriage," but the 40-year marriage kept going to 50 years. Bro, I can't fucking answer that question then.
So, like, if you listen again, I said my marriage that ended at 10 years.
At 10 years.
Versus a married couple that's been married for 40 years.
For 40 years, bro. That's not the same question.
You need to listen because this is what I'm saying. This is exactly
what I just said. It's not the same thing.
I am the most sober nigga in the room.
That's fine, bro.
I need you to listen.
It's not the same thing.
I said.
We're talking about endings.
I'm trying to end it, but when you cut somebody off, you don't finish you don't get the period.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Get the period of the sentence.
Yeah, exactly. And I was about to finish, but I want Dev to understand the end of what I just said.
Go ahead.
I said my marriage that ended in 10 years. Versus some couple that's been married for 40 years. I never said that couple is still together. Because you said 40-year marriages, they've been through this, that, and the other, right? And I said, which marriage is more successful? And then you told me.
There's no difference between the two if, of course. So you're asking me a question, but you're leaving the parameters open for me. That's why you can say, oh, but you said if. Right. It's not the same, bro. If a 10-year marriage that ended is the same if you're going to say to me a 40-year marriage that ended. Because that's the same. If you're going to leave the 40-year marriage open, then you got to leave the 10-year marriage open. You can't say this one ended, but this one didn't. Because at some point, no. Let me finish. Right. Because at some point in both of those marriages, someone recognized that it needed to be ended. That's the fucking marker, the fact that it ended. You can't say a 10-year marriage ended compared to a 40-year marriage that's still going on. That's not the same marriage.
I would dare say, my last point, 2 sentences.
They both, if you say a 10-year marriage ended and a 40-year marriage ended, then my question to the person that was married for 40 years, why did you end it? Oh, well, for 30 years, for the last 30 years, we had 3 kids, and we wanted to raise them to maturity until they were out on their own.
Yeah.
But it was dead at the 10-year mark, but you ended it at 10 years. But at the 30-year mark, they were done. But they raised their children to maturity. No, bro. But they ended it when it was all said and done. That's the proper benchmark. The fact that they both ended the marriage at certain points. You can't say one marriage ended, but one marriage kept going. You can't do that, bro.
Honestly, I'm telling you right now, as a man that was married 10 years, I'm probably gonna give you 5 sentences.
Go for it.
He kept going. A man that was married 10 years in his marriage, right? I still think the marriage that was going on longer was better because they tried longer with everything going on.
But what were the reasons?
I mean, anybody that's been married for 30 plus years, I mean, everybody from my account have been through some shit. I don't know a perfect marriage for 30 years, but that comes with that.
Except for me in the game.
But does that make it okay?
Actually,
no.
It's everything situational.
That's what I'm saying.
No, wait. Everything is situational based.
Yeah.
It's about what people can deal with and put up with. Like, I mean, there's people that get divorced for less. Like, yeah. So, like,
facts.
My thing is,
that's my whole point.
But I honestly don't want to go too deep in this with
let's
you
wrap
per se.
it up. But
yeah,
we'll wrap it up here. This was a good B-sides. This is a super good B-sides.
Bring that motherfucker. Yes.
Yeah. And as
y'all brought me into this, and I gave some.
Yeah, listen. This is gonna be lessons in love. This is the preview. This about to be good.
No.
First off,
That nigga need to get on this shit and bring Lessons of Love back.
Hey, listen, we doing Lessons
and
of Love.
fucking get this shit rolling because this shit would be amazing.
I'm pulling in Lessons in Love with all the exclusive
Manny
YouTube.
would kill this shit, bro. Lessons of Love. You need to bring it back, bro.
We'll bring. Look, we gonna do the own Lessons of Love. I got the podcast studio at the house. I'm coming, bro.
So y'all doing sports shit.
Nah, we doing everything, man. We ain't even got on the mics yet. But listen. Anyway, as
my show title for your own shit on your own network, I'm suing you.
Got the fight.
I got an LLC
let's
behind
do
me.
it.
Got the fight.
I literally have an LLC behind me.
Well, listen, we'll call it Lessons in the Louvre. All right.
In the Louvre.
Yeah. Listen, anyway. All right, but anyway, this has been good. As Ricky says.